you kind of got an idea. I don't know if Bootie's listening still, but you kind of got an idea as to what I do sometimes, or what I meant by like bringing in banelings and sets. But you're like a diamond player, so I don't know if that even counts. Galio is trash, basically Nunu. Don't pop off on Galio, you didn't see complete garbage. Nunu was getting buffed, so when you're almost the same color as your sweater, Zerg. Am I? Yeah. My chroma still is like a tiny bit off, but what can you do? So what if I show up a little bit more red than I actually am? I promise I'm not an Indian. So potential LCS make if he was stronger. He looks flashy, but entirely too relevant. I'm very precise information I can never find in solo. HLR, you're still chatting. I wasn't sure if you were still here or not. So you remember that one time that you played, you played StarCraft HLR? Is that a fun time for you? Summer. Winter, summer. I'm gonna go with fall here, Kava. StarCraft. Boo. StarCraft is great. And if you disagree, you're wrong. So I'm much better at like this. I can, well, obviously I'm not doing anything right now. So but I'm much better at StarCraft than I'll ever be at League. And I feel like I have more of a obviously I can impact my own game more compared to League, which I'm more of a fan of, I think. Oh, how's work been going for you, by the way, HLR? Anything exciting happening in the hotel industry? Zerg, your opinion is wrong. You're wrong and you should feel wrong. More or less how that's gonna go. Whoa, shit. Are you gonna follow? No. Bajira just started streaming World of Warcraft. I'm gonna sneeze. Holy shit. Oh man, where are we going with this dude? Getting paid to stare out a window for 8 hours? I can't imagine you're just staring out of a window for 8 hours. That sounds like the most boring job ever. Granted, I feel like, I don't know. I do like my job and I enjoy like the people that I'm with and whatnot, but I sometimes feel like I'd enjoy a job where I just got to do nothing for long periods of time. Like if I could just play on my phone for the entire time, I think I could. I think like at least 4 or 5 hours would go by a lot faster, you know? Maybe that's just me though. I've never had a job like that, so it's hard for me to say, I think. Oh man, here we go. Here we go. There we go. See that timing on my speed? I left just as speed came up. I probably actually should have left earlier, not gonna lie. You eventually run out of stuff to pass the time. Isn't that what Reddit's for? Bless you, times 4. Thank you. Oh man, I used these queens too early. Spine crawler. Oh man, the greed. Spine crawler is not useful. Okay, we got some things to work on there, buddy, old pal. Oh shit. My poor last ling. All right, he's getting baneliness, which is good. Yeah, but a spine crawler, especially at the front like that, is not nearly as effective as some other shenanigans. Or oh. You eventually run out of Reddit. That's true. Especially for like such long periods of time. Oh man, he found me. That was worth. Alright, that was pretty good by him. Okay, I need to really focus on my macro again. Slacking really, really hard. You must not be subscribed to enough. No, I have a feeling that HLR is subscribed to a lot. I should have started doing this earlier. I should have started attacking this third. So I can kill off this this queen real fast, which is a great pick, right? That's fantastic. Oh shit. Sorry, I'm out of like things to talk about because I'm trying to focus so hard right now. So, and it's not going as well as I'd like it to. What can I actually say right now? I don't have enough gas, that's for sure. My third isn't being utilized whatsoever. Luckily, he's not using his third either, which is really, really good for me. He is going for roaches. So he might actually be ahead at this point of the game right now. It's hard to say, though. His micro isn't bad by any means, though. I think that's definitely worth mentioning. Or it's not as bad as I think he thinks it is. Alright, so this is his composition so far. I'm gonna go for straight roaches once I can. Because that's gonna... Then I don't need to worry about trying to like micro the lings away from the banes and shit like that. And he doesn't have enough lings for me to justify trying to go for lings myself. I mean, I can get some lings and try and... maybe like get around him or something, but... Which he's actually going to do to me right now. Like, as we speak. This could probably be taken out, and I can probably bring these over here. Still bored? Well, hey, you know what? Maybe it'd help if you were a StarCraft player, and you knew what the shit was going on. I saw that he was coming, though, so I was able to stop it, right? It's pretty standard stuff. He's going to be able to get a full scout off of what I have, but he won't at least get out with his units alive, which is good. He's making a lot of freaking roaches. Oh, man. Try fapping. Done. That was fast, man. This game has gotten like really, really passive really, really quickly. I'm gonna hide this ling back here because if I accidentally give this away, I can lose a lot all for naught. I don't know how well those banelings actually did. I didn't see, unfortunately. Nice. Alright, it looks like I got a fair amount. I think my my economy's ahead. Windows support. I bought a Bammy Cinder and a Haunting Guy's first item. Nice. That is, in fact, the way to do it. Does he have an upgrade? That's... Oh, shit, he has 1-1. That's one more 1 than I have. Alright, so we have to go for the, we have to make sure that we have a lot more economy, otherwise we're screwed. Korean Lee Sin, what else? What do you play any other games other than StarCraft or no? What we could do is we could just go for all sorts of banes and just run them straight through the Ravagers and the Roaches, but unfortunately it's a little bit too late for that. Next item, Sterix. Nice. Is this a normal or is this a ranked game? Do you meme that hard in all of your games or no? I mained Arc for a while, then got bored. Now I'm back on League. Nice. Yeah, we could actually try that. I mean, we have these leftovers. Shit. How long has this thing been in my base for? It's not good. You know what? I lied. Take it back. Six League and go for rank 1. Are you gonna get into Challenger yourself anytime soon? You been working on it at all? This game got really like awkwardly awkwardly stuck, I feel like. It's not even the right word. I don't know what the right word is. But just nobody's able to do anything right now, I feel like. Oh man, he's got a 4th. Alright, time to go. As these finish, I should be getting there at least, which will help me out. Yeah, all of my upgrades will be finished. All I need to do is wait the extra 7 seconds to make sure I don't fuck up. I don't know who wins this. Probably him. By the looks of it, he does. Because he has 2-2 and I don't. Feels bad. Zerg, you're gonna get gold just for me? Thanks, man. What a bro. Oh, shit, I forgot part of my army? Oh, man, I would have won if I had this. Oh, you scrub. Oh, my God. What a friggin' piece of poop. What a piece of poo. Unbelievable. Alright, well there's one other thing that I forgot, which is going to be really, really, really important. So... I do have, luckily, these 2 roaches that are doing work in the background. And killing off the rest of the drones. I'm gonna lose, unfortunately, a lot of those anyways, though. I still don't have my 4th up, which is a big problem. How long do you think it'll take you to get rank 1, though? Is that gonna be a while, or will you be done by tomorrow? Once I get gold, maybe that'll inspire you to get GM? Maybe, man, maybe. Hard to say.
And I'm here to talk to you guys today about a pretty glaring issue within our society, and that's condom usage. Guys,
condoms. Use your condoms, man.
Condoms, and to be honest,
don't be a scrub.
Disgusting. People are having unprotected sex without even batting an eye. It's insane. It doesn't make one shred of sense to me. How can you even enjoy it? I'd be so stressed out the whole time. I won't bore you.
Yeah, I'd be stressed out too, honestly.
STDs and unintended pregnancies are very real, and there's nothing better than peace of mind, and that's what a Trojan can.
I need to make sure I kill off all these freaking overlords. They like there's so many that are like just spread out all over the place, and it's kind of screwing with me. Can I not? There you go. Luckily, he's got so many that I'm gonna be able to
Meet Brian. Brian's life is nearly perfect.
pick off at least a couple. I need to start making more roaches though. I've made too many hydras, I think. Oh, you know what? I need to make a freaking.
The way he looks at a Slim Jim. She just wants him to think about her as much as he thinks about snapping into a Slim Jim.
I really can't lose this base. If I do, it's GG. Sorry, I'm not talking nearly as much as I should be, and I know that.
Is that too much?
Oh, I'll give you some smoky meat snacks. If you know what I mean. I didn't start this? Fuck, I'm dead. It's GG. It's GG, we done goofed. I think his economy is like that much higher that I can't compete with it, maybe. I don't know, it's hard to say. Luckily, like, I'm getting so many of these overlords that he's at least going to be supply blocked for a little bit because he spread them out all over the map. Like, sometimes it's good, but sometimes, like, when you have this much spread, it can be bad, actually. Alright. Let's do it, boys. We're going in. We're going in for the kill. If he has lurk... Nope, he's got lurkers. You gotta run. There's no choice. Luckily, he's just gotta keep backing up at least, so we do have that going for us, but yeah. Lurkers are like the ultimate Zerg BM. You wanna BM your opponent? You make lurkers, man. Look at them all. Look at them all. He's gonna get so much damage out from just that like little amount. We gotta kill him. Like we have no choice. I don't know how else to do this. There's nothing left. Oh my god, that's so gross. Lurkers, the most disgusting unit in the game. Nerf lurkers? Yeah, man, pretty much. But at the same time, you need them versus the other two races. Like, if you don't make them versus, what's it called? Terran, you just lose. Like, there's no choice but to lose the game. So it makes it, like, this really, 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 really hard position. Like, what do you do? You can see, he's got 7 on one, he's got 4 on another, he's got, what, like, 25 on this one? Dear God. It's impossible, you can't. Yeah, clearly your Zerg isn't that bad. I can't actually help you with that. I mean, your micro didn't really need any. Or you're as good as me or better than me, so. Yep, lurkers will fuck you up. You can see how small his army was, but like I just couldn't do anything about him. And I contemplated switching to flame your team. I don't have a team. I contemplated going for mutas and doing like a hard tech switch, but I wouldn't have any upgrades or anything, so it wouldn't have really like saved me or like done anything, I don't think. I mean, maybe mutas would have been like the good choice, but he can just make mass hydras then and he's good. Yeah. He almost got me with the extra banes. Can you hear me again? Yeah, what's funny? Oh, shit. I actually want to look at that game again. More. How do I... Match history? Is this what it's in? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, if we look at resource collection rate, oh man, he actually stayed like pretty even with me, considering the fact that I like baned his ass a couple times over. I don't know. Once the lurkers came out and once I didn't make my own, I knew it was GG. And I should have just backed up and tried to take a different fight later and made some myself, but I didn't. Like, once I get to that point in the game, I just don't care anymore, because I know that it's either I get lucky enough to make lurkers and it goes on for another 25 minutes, or I don't, and then I just die. And usually I'm just salty enough at that point, because there's lurkers on the map, that I don't care anymore. Yeah, your economy was still not behind me, so. Okay, back on. Yeah, spines, I don't think spines are actually useful there. Unless you do the full wall, they're not very, it's better to have the army instead, right? Because the army you can utilize on defense or offense, right? As opposed to spines where you can only utilize them in one position or in one area. Which, yeah, the defense is great, but when you have the units instead, then I think the pure army value is higher. The exception to that is when obviously you beat me, so I can't really talk. But I think the exception to that, or at least from what I've seen in the past, is when you make a full wall with evolution chambers and the spine to cap it off at the end, or wherever you make the hole. You think it's worth it to get more queens? How many did you have? 2, 3? Yeah, I think you can usually go up to like 4 or 5. Especially when you're on 2/3 base. I think that's acceptable. Perhaps to zone banes. Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, maybe like if you know that like somebody's gonna go for like the really hardcore bane thing, then yeah, the extra spine might be worth it. But you almost like never know that for certain. And actually, what I should have done is when I saw that when you put down the spines, I actually should have backed off and just started macroing even hard, really hard. Because when you put down that spine, then you don't have as much offense, right? Which means that I'm safe to now macro, and I still have my own army, so I'm able to kind of do both. If that makes sense. I don't know. Like I said before, you beat me, so I'm not really in a place to talk. Granted, it was with lurkers, so take it for what you will.